Those details in Marvel movies. Detail 1. In Spider-Man: Homecoming, Tony once said to the young Spider-Man,
"If you're nothing without this suit, then you shouldn't have it."
You should know that Tony was fully qualified to say such words at that time. Because in Iron Man 3, even without his suit on, Tony was still able to create all kinds of simple weapons with his chemical expertise. Eventually, he fought his way in and out of the enemy's lair several times. Detail 2. In Avengers: Endgame, the scene where Captain America lifted Thor's hammer was probably the most thrilling moment since I started watching Marvel movies. However, there's another detail here. If I pause the video and zoom in, you'll notice that after Captain America used a series of combos, Thanos was even made to spit. Looking more closely, you can see a cut on the corner of his mouth. Now, here's a question for you guys. Who was the first one to wound Thanos among the Avengers? Detail 3. In Avengers: Infinity War, Doctor Strange pushed forward time and browsed through the possibilities of the future. But out of over 14 million possibilities, they only won once. This was really hard for the audience to understand at that time. It wasn't until Avengers: Endgame when Doctor Strange held up one finger. Many in the audience were still puzzled. Some said that Doctor Strange meant that the Hulk still had one arm left. Others said he meant to give the Infinity Gauntlet to Captain Marvel, who was above. And some even said, "Give me the Time Stone." But none of these were right. What Doctor Strange wanted to convey here was to echo the only winning possibility in Avengers: Infinity War. Detail 4. In Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, a brand new superhero made an appearance. Right at the beginning of the movie, it showed his incredible ability to travel across the universe with just his physical body. At the end of the big battle, Star-Lord was frozen in space because he was too slow. Fortunately, a golden figure arrived just in time, and this scene has become an iconic one in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Detail 5. Is Thor really afraid of electricity? In Thor: Ragnarok, Thor was knocked out by electricity several times by the Grandmaster and Valkyrie. Some said it was because of the nerve toxin, while others insisted it was electric shock. But actually, the answer is yes, it was electricity. Because in Thor, when Thor first landed on Earth, he was also knocked out by a human stun gun. The difference is that the electricity from the stun gun was alternating current. The thunder and lightning that Thor usually summoned from the sky were relatively stable direct current, which he could directly channel. However, the electricity that could knock him out was all alternating current, which he couldn't channel. So, Thor is truly afraid of electricity.